Hello, Jenna.
Hello.
You seem to fluctuate between liking the Doctor and hating him. Like in the first episode, you weren't a big fan of the Doctor because he was a bit older than Matt Smith, and in Kill the Moon, he sort of abandoned you. Well, not sort of, he really did abandon you.
Yeah, he did.
And then you really hated him, and then he took you to that beach and you saw what was really going to happen, and then you sort of and also other cast members that you seem to hate in the show, are they actually that horrible in real life?
Who else do I hate?
What about that schoolgirl that...
It's a roller coaster. This whole adventuring, travelling around the universe in time and space, it ain't all roses. This is what's going on this series. But it's a bit of a love-hate relationship, I'd say. And he can only annoy her so much because she loves him so much. And that's why. He's very infuriating because he's alien. And she's a control freak.
Also, I have one request. Could you ask MacGyver to make me a new mouth of the paper clip?
Yes, I will drop it on you.
And could I take a close-up picture from you, of you from the stage?
You can stand there, you're not coming up or I'll punch you.
Not that boldly.
What age are you? 10, and you used the word fluctuate.
Fluctuating. I know, from that word I was like, oh no, I'm in trouble here.
Kiwi education.
What does education mean? There was a lovely scene at the end of Mummy and the Orient Express when you're on the phone to Danny Pink, and you say very loudly, deliberately, I love you. Were you saying that to Danny or to the Doctor?
To the Doctor.
Wonderful. That side.
Hey. Hello.
Hello.
Just before we start, I accidentally cosplayed Amy too today.
Accidentally?
It was accident.
You look like what I wear in Flatline. Not that I'm trying to take it, I mean,
That's
you
what I
know.
was trying to do, and then someone said I look like Amy.
Oh, it's okay. My mum accidentally cosplayed as Clara at the last convention by accident. That was quite funny.
People always say I'm like the character, which is weird because I'm not. But you, Clara, plays as a school teacher. So have you ever thought about being a teacher or thought about any other career, or has it always been acting?
It has, I'm afraid to say. I used to like archaeology when I was younger and started studying Egyptians, but that was very young. But yeah, it's something that I've just always loved doing and always wanted to do. I'd love to write as well, and I've always thought maybe cast, because you can just basically go to the theatre all the time and watch loads of films and use it as an excuse that, well, I'm working, but you know, by doing something that you love. Yeah, what was the other question?
Oh, it's just that, but yeah, I want to do that as well, and I looked at archaeology when I was younger too.
Maybe you are like a character. Good luck.
Do you think Cleopatra is a figure in Earth's history that Clara would like to meet?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've always said that's one, if I could go anywhere in time and space, nobody asked me this question, I would go to Egypt.
Oh, it's a weeping angel.
Hello.
I'm Lily. That's Izzy behind me. We are fans. We were wondering who your favourite villain of all time is and who you think would be the easiest to defeat.
Easiest to defeat? I really like the Silence. And I also like the Whisper Men, who I feel like people don't really mention very much, but the ones that scare me the most are the ones that come at you really slowly. Because I think there's a confidence in not having to chase you really fast because they know they're going to get you, which kind of really psychologically freaks me out. So it's those ones, and of course the Weeping Angels, which are clearly your favourite, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go, young Matt.
Hello. Nice low tie.
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask, what was it like on your first time on the TARDIS set?
Do you know what? I actually filmed for about 6 months before I stepped foot on the TARDIS because the new TARDIS was being built when I joined. The new TARDIS was being built when I joined, so we didn't have a TARDIS for ages and ages. But the first time, you know, being inside the actual TARDIS, not the set TARDIS, I'm not ruining any magic here, but when you step inside the box, it's just like a wooden box, so there's often a lot of awkward moments, and there's no way to avoid it because you're effectively stood in what feels like a cupboard in the dark with somebody else, and often a guy with a smoke gun by your feet. So that takes some getting used to, and it took me some getting used to not trying to make small talk, you know, because you're new and you didn't know anyone, so you'd be stood there going, oh, good lunch today, you know, like before takes and stuff. So that's quite strange. But the actual walking onto the TARDIS was just great, and you see the lights, and so seeing the TARDIS for the first time in the snowman was actually my first day.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
There we go, another one here.
We all know that Doctor Who has lots of special effects and animation and stuff, which would make it very weird to act and film. So what do you think the weirdest episode to actually act was?
Well, my first 2 days in Asylum of the Dalek, Matt was never there, so I spent 2 days talking to a green circle, which was supposed to be Matt. So that was an incredibly strange experience, and I did feel like I was kind of going a bit loony afterwards. Because you're just talking at like a wall, effectively, a green wall. But there's all sorts of stuff. I mean, I did a series set on Titanic, and I remember I had a shot to do, and I was looking at a paper cup, and the paper cup was the Titanic. And the Titanic that's sinking, so you're reacting to this paper cup. It's an incredibly strange part of the filming process, and things like a tennis ball on a stick that wobbles around is a pack of wolves, and you have to follow it. It's incredibly, it's just part of filming, but it looks brilliant afterwards.
Well, I'm afraid time has run out. I know, but the nasty man told me to get off.
Nasty man?
Yes.
Where's that nasty man?
So please, ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for the wonderful Jenna Coleman.